told you. I told you you'd be wrong a lot. One battle.
So
One battle, baby.
you did pick it for Best Picture, but did you think Michael B. Jordan was going to take it?
I told you that one. He's the only one that I actually saw. Well, no, I guess I saw Leo, but I didn't think Leo was going to win.
Yeah, because you didn't see Marty Supreme, did you?
No. But I think I told you before you left that he had all the momentum, obviously, at the time. I think Timothy,
especially after sex.
I think Timothy was just shooting himself in the foot with saying too many things.
Yeah.
I think he was.
Well, and let's give credit where credit is due. Of the two roles, what Michael had to pull off
I didn't see Timothy
a lot more difficult, man.
I didn't see Timothy ping pong, so I can't speak to it. But
He did good.
I thought
he did good, but
I thought Michael was really good. I didn't think he was incredibly special, but once again, I didn't see everything else. I thought he was better than Leo in one battle for sure. But like I said, I didn't see any of the other performances, so he might have very well been the best. But I just
when are you going to see Smashing Machine?
After you give me my $100.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never
Hey, welcome back to our stupid reaction. I'm Corbin.
I'm Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, more juicy content. Thank you to our Sports on Patreon. Follow us Twitter account, subscribe, and hit that like button. Welcome back.
That's the caveat. The little asterisk there. You'll get it after you see Smashing Machine.
No, it was a bet. No, you made the. First of all, I didn't make.
Come and get it.
First of all, I didn't make this bet. You made this bet.
I did make this bet. I
didn't specify this bet. You did. So
but
now,
you need to watch the movie. So
we'll see.
Otherwise, you can come and get it.
No.
Come to India, and I'll give you the $100.
Anyways, speaking of good films, Dhurandhar, we got a new song that dropped a few days ago from Dhurandhar, The Revenge, which
Speaking of...
This might be like the last thing we get from this movie, I bet, before it comes out.
Oh, absolutely, because we're just a couple days away.
Yeah.
One of the things I just read on Hollywood Reporter India, they're projecting that the pre-sales and the opening weekend for Dhurandhar is going to cross somewhere between 225 and 250 crore. In US dollars. That means it's going to have an opening of $25 million.
That's huge for an Indian film.
Which is huge for an Indian film.
Yeah. I got to rewatch it last week with a friend of mine. He came on the channel, did a watch along with us. And
did you hear that?
What?
That was freaking glorious thunder. I'm so sorry. That was just awesome thunder. So you got to rewatch Dhurandhar.
Yeah. Is it monsoon season there right now?
No, but you can still get the occasional storm pass through.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I watched it with a friend of mine. So we did I did a rewatch. It was his first time. And it's such a fun movie.
I can't wait. I started watching it last night with Indrani. She's really hesitant. I said, you got to watch it before we see the sequel. She's like, it's not my cup of tea. I don't think I'm going to like it. I said, just give me 10 minutes. So we watched the first 10 minutes of it, and she pauses it, and she looks at me, and she goes, that's her tail wagging. She's like, okay, I'm in. So tomorrow we're gonna watch the whole thing. So she's prepped and she's ready for The Revenge. She's gonna love it.
Anyways, but this song is called AARI. It looks like AARI.
Yeah, AARI.
By our dosed, but it not technically a dosed. Sachdev. Did you hit him up? Obviously, when you're in Mumbai.
No, I was only there for 2 days, but later on, I'm hoping to connect with a couple people. Like, for example, I had reached out to Atul, but he was filming on location somewhere. He wasn't in town. So I know we're going to be able to spend a bigger chunk of time in Mumbai. And when we are, I'm going to hopefully connect with folks who may be free, like him and Kubra and maybe a couple of a bunch of other folks that we know. I'm really
Shah Rukh Khan, for sure. Just hit up Shah Rukh.
Shah Rukh Khan, of course. Salman Khan. Yeah. All the Khans.
Here we go. Oh, jeez.
Absolutely.
Dude, Animal wishes it could be Dhurandhar. I swear to God. Animal wishes. That one, I do love one banging song. Great song. It's very familiar in terms of the first one, but different enough, obviously, because it needs to feel similar because it's basically the same film. It's just part 2, right? But I do love that they're not showing us hardly anything from this movie that they didn't show either in the thing at the end of the movie or the teaser that they put out.
Correct.
They're like, you're gonna see that. Well, it's great marketing. Obviously, every company wishes they had the buzz that Dhurandhar has. Obviously,
of course.
So they're like, we don't need to show you anything else.
And they're being really smart, and it's not like they don't have footage. The thing's almost 4 hours long.
Yeah.
Plenty of stuff to show us. I agree with you. I love that they're not showing it, dude. Our bro, Shashwat Sachdev. That song is a banger. I'm adding that to my playlist for the gym.
Yeah, that was
a great song. I love the rap.
Yeah, they had it in. I think the trailer song for the first one. There was a little rap break too. I'm remembering it because I just rewatched it. I think last week, Dhurandhar, and so it's like I said, it's very fitting. It's very familiar but different from the first one. I'm so looking forward to it. I think it's going to be
me too, man.
So fun, and I'd be more nervous, like I said, if it had been a few years, and they got to we got to make it bigger. It feels like just a continuation, which it should, because it is, right? Of the first one. Obviously, remains to be seen whether it will be as good as the first one. We will see.
Right, dude.
I'm sure
we've talked about this. I was just today. I was talking to some folks here about the fact that what a ballsy move it was for them to make both films at the same time. You're gambling on them whether or not the first one's going to do well. Like, do you remember a couple of years ago, Kevin Costner did a Western and he filmed both films at the same time, and the first one bombed? Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, he did a Western 2-3 years ago. He released it in the summer, and the objective was, we're releasing this. He was going to do it like 2-3 months later for part 2. The first one did so badly that they didn't even release the second one in theaters.
Oh God, they just stream it?
Yeah. So just amazing gamble to pay off for them to do this, and everybody be so hyped up, and it's obviously,
especially with 2 4-hour movies, essentially.
Yeah, man. Again, talking with some folks about it today, they're like, this is 7 hours. They could have done a limited series with this thing and made it 7 1-hour episodes.
Yeah. Is your Showtime sold out?
I haven't checked, but to make sure, like, I don't want to take any chances. I know that there's English subs, but I don't care. We're going to the theater tomorrow to talk to them face to face and go, English subs, right?
Well, they just passed.
And-
I think they just passed a law or something that every Indian film now in India, released in India, will have subtitles. I think that was
Correct,
on the
but-
15th. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
But I haven't looked. I will be shocked if there's an empty seat. Shocked.
They've added a bunch of showtimes here, and they're playing at ones that don't normally play at. So it's like playing.
I love it.
It's playing in Northridge. It's playing in Burbank, obviously Simi, but it's playing in a whole bunch of. Unfortunately, we don't
Playing at the Galleria.
No, it's not playing at the Galleria.
Okay.
But
anyway,
unfortunately, no IMAX either from me. Do you have?
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing it here either. Mine's going to be standard format. Mine's not going to be an IMAX theater.
But you'll get the biggest screens, of course. You will.
Oh yeah, get a big screen, full house, and I'm not going to film while the movie's taking place, but I am going to film footage in the theater before, during interval, and after that I can send to you.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, it'd be one of your first in India theater experience, correct?
Yep.
That's a good one. That's a good one to start with. I could very well see this being the highest grossing Indian film of all time by the end of it.
Absolutely.
Obviously, if it's as good as the first one, I think it will. If the word of mouth is good, I think it'll continue. It's very exciting. It's I'm looking forward to it. Ranveer obviously is going to be a lot more central in terms of his character. I think is going to go a little more animal. In this part, because you'll either obviously see his training or he becomes the Dawn now.
Yeah. Right.
And you get to see a little more of Sanjay Dutt and
that's the thing I think as well that we've seen from some of the footage. I think this is going to do what Godfather 2 did in that we're going to get backstory about what happened before the first Dhurandhar, and we're going to get a continuation of what happened after Dhurandhar.
Yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to it. It's so funny that everything had postponed.
I know.
There was stuff releasing before this and after this, and everything postponed. Every industry, it's like, we're not going up against Dhurandhar.
Yep.
Which, daddy's home.
Yep.
I'm kind of sad we don't get like a 12-hour day in the theater, though.
Yeah.
That's what it would have been. Because Toxic's at least 3 hours.
Oh, my goodness.
Dhurandhar 2 is 4 hours. But anyways, so that looks awesome. Looking forward to the film, obviously. Let us know what you thought about the song and anything else we need to know down below.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never